All right, what's happening, everybody? David Griffin. I'm back here. The Insta360 Go Ultra. I haven't used it, but I like it. I don't have it, but I likes it. It is the premise that we need with a few things, very few things against it. It's weird to say this from a person that don't have it, but let's talk about it. We're talking about a 4K camera, about yay big, squarish, about what my hand looks like. Lens, really tiny, real tiny sensor, but we're past the age of sensor size, so that's neither here nor there. What we're dealing with is a camera that's itsy bitsy, that's extremely lightweight, even smaller than our DJI Action 4 here, even more lightweight. And that camera is also waterproof, similar to our Action 4 here. However, it can probably fit, based on size, in more places. That is amazing, because this camera I'm filming with here is tiny and mighty at the same time. It can fit in little refrigerator shots, POV shot, on the dog, off the dog. However, I could easily see, because simply put, the smaller the better. The absolute smaller the better when it comes to the total size of your camera. Because if I can take a camera that's itty bitty and I can put it inside a box and then have that reveal shot where I have the actor go inside the box looking up, he opens it, and I don't have to worry about focus or autofocus or things like that, and they open the box and I can get the expression from their faces. Oh, that's a win. I'm looking at a camera that's offering supreme amounts of uses, supreme positionability, if that's a word, usability. It just gives you the opportunity to get more shots. For those who vlog, it requires less setup because it's even lighter. But what do I hold against this camera? What could be said that you could say is wrong with the Insta360 Ultra? No log profile, no 10-bit. Still, I get why they don't care about 10-bit. I get it. They don't care about 10-bit because that's not who their marketing department is aiming at. They don't care whether or not you want to color the footage. They don't care if the white balance is wrong and misses, and or you miss with the white balance, to be able to take and adjust those colors. They don't care how you feel about that. Their target market is a person that sees the image and says good enough. And well, to their credit, I'd say 8 times out of 10, it is definitely good enough. So when you look at the camera and look at who it's marketed to, it's for the tweenie who just goes around whipping out a camera real quick, hit the button, turn it on, record, get your shots, keep going. Like this, for example.
Dallas is recording his ride, and he's enjoying this ride right now. And he just wants to get in the front.
So, dumb stuff like that. And, you know, that's the whole point of having a little camera, is to be able to take it someplace where ordinarily you can't get your camera into. And the smaller that camera is, the more useful it's gonna be. So I definitely see tons of use cases for it, Even though there are a few things I hold against it for myself. Like I said, the only thing I hold against that camera doesn't do 10-bit. It doesn't do it. Now, would that completely change me and make me think, do I need to do some sending back if it were 10-bit? Well, not exactly. So, addition, I would consider addition. But then again, I got enough, so I don't think I need the addition. But it would force me to think big time. That camera is a great camera. If I were to start vlogging brand new to the understanding of everything that I need, what camera would I start with if it were an action camera type where I don't care about focus? I just want to, like, if I had content that I just said, no, people just need to see it and they'll be in once they see it. You know, if it were that type of start from the ground, I would consider something like that easily, because I could be ridiculously creative with it. Shots outside the car, going inside, talking to people. Do I believe it's a good camera? No. I believe it's a fantastic camera. One that is there for the person that's trying to just do it. Brings me to Insta360's two rivals. GoPro. I have no idea what they have in the pipe or what they're doing along the lines of small, tiny, portable, take anywhere, do anything camera. No idea whatsoever. That brings us to DJI, the OSMO NANO. That is the only one that's in the realm or family of me considering. Size. It's hard to say form factor, but I gotta say form factor because it's tiny. It's lightweight. We're probably talking about half the weight of this camera, maybe a little less than that. So you got a camera that small. What is the point? And who is their target market? Insta360 said our target market is people who want to do stuff like this. Take it anywhere and do anything. And when they say the word anywhere, they really mean they want you to be able to take it anywhere. I'm just trying to tell y'all, I am looking out for the DJI Osmo Nano. I think if it gives me pretty much everything that the DJI Osmo Action 4 has, if the price is right, and you give me a log profile, because you already got the DJI M log. Oh, and it's beautiful. You give me that, we got a discussion on hand. All right, what's happening, y'all? It's Dave Griffin from the future. Check this out. The Osmo Nano's been out for a little while, and guess what? Overheating. So does that mean that product is for me? Absolutely not. I can't touch that. If it overheats, how much enjoyment will I get? I do walk and talk vlogs and other type of situations in 90, 100-degree heat. And the last thing I'm going to be able to deal with and want to deal with is starting out on a walk, overheats. It'll take 20 minutes to cool down. Then I can record for 5 more minutes in 4K, and I shoot everything in 4K now. So, nah, I'm not dealing with that. But look, that doesn't mean it's a great camera. It's just not the camera for me that I'm going to deal with. Some people are having great success with it with no overheating. A lot of people are having a lot of overheating issues. But we don't deal with the overheating. And there's cameras out there that shoot 4K, 24, 60 frames, 120 frames a second that are shooting in 10-bit, like the Action 4 here, that work just fine. And in fact, they're even cheaper than the Nano. They're just not as small as the Nano, but I can deal with that. Can you? All right, back to the past. So that's my take on it. Hey, all y'all, go over there and check out Chris Meets Chris, because right now he's doing a bang up job tearing the Insta360 camera apart, telling you everything good about it, telling you everything bad about it. He's doing a fantastic job. He's demolishing that camera. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Break it down, wear it out, run it through its paces, and tell you the damn truth so you can make an informed decision. He's doing a fantastic job. But right now, would I get the Insta360 Ultra? No. Without a log profile, no. So, all right, y'all. That's my thoughts. Check out what Chris Meets Chris is saying about those cameras, because he's covering a billion times more and giving you real world use, showing you in use how he gets down with him and how he would. He's a filmmaker like me. I don't know if he's the same. I'm not, it's not the not like us because he's from Canada thing. It's not that. But it's a little different because I shoot narrative stuff, and I don't know if he shoots narrative. I gotta check it. I'll check through his stuff, even though I already spoke my mouth already. So hopefully y'all don't hate me in the comments. But if you do, I don't care. All right, y'all. David Griffin, out on this walk. Yes, it's hot as I don't know what. But yes, I'm wearing my team colors. You figure that out. Those of y'all that know, you know. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.